So we're out in my shop now, and for those of you who thought my sheath room was kind of messy, you're going to be really disappointed by this. But before I give you the tour, I thought I'd go ahead and show you what I plan on showing you right from the very beginning, which is my Model 2.2. This one here, I call it my Model 2.2 because I changed it from my Model 2, the second folding knife design that I made. There's a few things I didn't like about it, and I rectified them in this particular one. And there's a few things about this one that I'm changing for my Model 2.3. And basically what that is that it's going to be slightly longer. So this one, when I grab a hold of it, I can fit my hands on it. It's fine, but I kind of like a little bit more of a grip. So I'm planning on doing that with my next one that's I'm working on right now, so it'll be a while. But anyways, so this one here is CPM, I'm sorry, no, this is S35VN. The liner is titanium, the clip is titanium, and the handle is G10. And I took a hole cutter and used my mill and kind of did that cool alligator-like pattern on it. So I don't know what I'm going to call that, but it is what it is. It runs on bearings. Nice and smooth. It pops out real easily. I don't know. I like it. With just a little bit of a snap, it'll fall back in there and flies out really nicely. Fits well. It is razor sharp. So this is the Model 2.2, and this is my shop. Now, please forgive me for the mess that I have here. First of all, let me change the camera here. This is the rocket stove that I made, and there's a bunch of my wood over there. Because I live in western New York and it gets stinking cold here in the winter, I'll ignore the beer cases. Over here, I have my flat 2-disc sanders. I got my old Delta bandsaw that was my grandfather's, and it still works great. Got over here, this is kind of my hand finishing station. Got all the stuff I need for that. This is where I keep all my handle material. Here's my sandblaster. That's kind of a cheap one, and it runs off this little piece of crap that someone gave to me, but it works. I got my bandsaw here with a motorcycle seat on it. I don't think you see one of those every day. There's my Grizzly lathe that I use for a lot for my folding knives. And over here is the hot side of my shop. It's raining now, so that sound you hear is a nice good downpour. Here's my forging forge, or my welding forge, my heat treating forge, and my forging forge. And my Uncle Al's press that someone had painted for me nicely. Over here I have my surface grinder, my closing mill, and my drill press that was also my grandfather's. And of course my KMG where most of my work gets done. So please ignore the mess. I've got a lot of garbage around here, but I've never claimed to be the tidiest or cleanest person. But I get a lot of work done. So I'm a mess, as you can see. I've been out here working, so I apologize for the shirt. My mother-in-law got it for me, and as much as I love her, it immediately became one of my shop shirts because I was not going to be wearing the world's best knifesmith sweatshirt anywhere other than my shop. So love you, Sandy, but this became a nice warm shop t-shirt, and I appreciate it. All right, so there's my Model 2.2. Here's my messy shop. Hope you enjoyed the tour.